We are going to go back to the story we read yesterday called Teamwork on the Dance Floor. We are going to continue with where we left off. Question 2. What do you think the root word quad in quadrille means? Let's go back in the story and see if we can find it. Pause the movie if you'd like to try it on your own, and then you can play the movie and see the answer. If you try it on your own and you have an accurate answer, give yourself an M. If you do it with me and kind of understand it, give yourself a P. If you do it with me and just copy and you're not sure how to find the answers or what you're doing, give yourself a D, you do not understand. So quad is in the second paragraph, okay? And it was called quadrille, because 4 couples stood in a square and everyone faced the center. So quad, I believe it's not 2. It did not talk about leg muscles. It did talk about the number 4, and it didn't talk about dance muscles. So I believe that quadrille means 4. And the evidence that I'm going to write down is that it's 4 couples that stand in a square and everyone faces the center. So I'm going to type in 4 couples who stand in a square and face the center. Give yourself a score for that. If you were able to answer that on your own without me giving you the answer, you're going to give yourself an M. If you continued with the movie and followed along with me and you kind of get it, you're going to give yourself a P. If you're just copying and you really don't understand it, give yourself a D, does not mean. Let's try number 3. What is the kind of dancing, or why is this kind of dancing called square dancing? Explain. Let's go back in the story. It says square dancing began long ago. It was called quadrille. 4 couples stood in a square and everyone faced the center. When the musicians began to play, the set or group of 4 couples danced the moves they had learned ahead of time. So I think I'm going to kind of use exactly what I used kind of in the last answer. It's called square dancing because there's 4 couples. They stand in a square. They face the center. And they dance to moves that they've learned ahead of time. So I'm going to go back to my answer. And I'm going to write in that it is called square dancing because the 4 couples begin by, forming a square. Then they dance to moves they have already learned. If you were able to come up with an answer like that before I gave you this answer, give yourself an M. That means you can do it on your own accurately. If you got some help and you continued with the movie, give yourself a P. If you're still not sure how to find this answer, we're kind of confused, give yourself a D. You don't understand. Okay? What things do square dancers enjoy? If you want to, pause the movie and go back into the story and find your answer. If you want to just keep going and practice, and you can give yourself a P by practicing with me, let's go back in the story and let's figure out what things do square dancers enjoy. If we go back in the story, we can find the paragraph where it says square dancers found much to like. They enjoy the mix of musical rhythms and the patterns of the movement, and they enjoy exercising their listening, thinking, and memory skills. And they also build cooperation and teamwork while having fun. So I'm going to go back to my answer, and I'm going to write that in. They enjoy music and they also like exercising skills like listening and working as a team. That's a cooperative word. Okay. Give yourself a score for number 4. If you were able to do that on your own without my answer, give yourself an M. If you played the movie and did it together with me for practice, give yourself a P. If you still don't understand how to find the answers or what to do for a close read or comprehension, give yourself a D. You do not understand. After this, please put this in your folder on the stay-at-home side. It has been scored. We are going to continue practicing our MCA reading skills with a new story.